The space original series Orphan Black, it's coming to an end after 5 seasons. The breakout series, of course, stars Tatiana Maslany as Sarah Manning and all of her clone sisters. It is adored by fans, not just here in Canada, but around the world. It's a Canadian production, and it can be seen in more than 170 countries. It earned Tatiana an Emmy Award in 2016. Recently, I had the chance to sit down with the star to hear more about the final season and why the show has been such a success. A huge part of the show, which I love, is that one, it's sci-fi, but it's dominated by women.
Yeah.
And we don't see that a lot in this genre. Do you think that's part of why this show has resonated, not just in Canada, but all over the world?
Yeah, I mean, that's I think the biggest feedback we get is how grateful women and men alike are at seeing female stories told this way, with complexity and also without kind of waving a flag about it. Like, it sort of, I think, was an accident in a way that John and Graham wrote this show about women. But as we started to delve into it more, the kind of subject of body autonomy and just your ownership over who you are and your identity and your voice as a woman, it's so important right now. Everybody's talking about it, everybody's thinking about it, whether they're for or against it, or just kind of like, why are we even having this conversation anymore? You know what I mean? It's very present right now. And so I think we couldn't help but work towards talking about it and sort of using it as our theme running throughout.
She's yours. We want a change. An end to this war. Who, you and that 170-year-old man? Yes.
You actually play women from all different walks of life in the show because you play several characters.
Yeah.
So coming off the show, like, what does your resume even look like? Do you put all the characters in it with all the experience? Because they're so different.
Yeah, no, it's sort of like it's this one piece, right? It's all these different sides of I guess one gene, you know, like. So I don't know. That would be a bit of a run-on sentence, I think, if I did that, yeah.
But it's cool coming out of this because I think for so many actors, when they've had such an iconic show, they're known as that character. But you've given us so many different facets of your ability in this show. Do you feel like that'll open different doors for you?
Yeah, I mean, it's a great demo reel to just be like, these are different characters I've played all within one show, and they're characters who I would never have been cast as normally. Because I used to walk into rooms exclusively for like teen roles in high school, you know what I mean? When I was 26, like always auditioning for kind of younger roles, and definitely not as complicated as these women.
Which of the clones do you think is the hardest to play for you?
Rachel's difficult. She's like very wealthy public school girl from the UK who has a lot of entitlement and a lot of power and a lot of quiet kind of elegance, and that's definitely it's not me. So it's really fun to step in her shoes.
Yeah, I bet.
Which are not comfortable at all.
No, I wouldn't imagine.
No.
We do get to see you in a new project a little bit later on this year, the film Stronger, alongside Jake Gyllenhaal.
Yeah.
So what was that like, filming with him?
I mean, it was an intense film. The subject it's about the Boston Marathon bombing.
Yeah.
So, but it really kind of, that's sort of the starting point, and then we see more so the ramifications on people's lives and their family when they've been through something like that, and their love, how they survive it. For me, it was a hugely emotional experience, and working opposite Jake, who was playing somebody who we know and who we met and who we talked to, Jeff Bowman, who actually went through this. You know, he was going through some huge emotional work, and it was amazing to get to just play with him in that and sort of navigate that really difficult subject matter together.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, we're very much looking forward to it. Congratulations on season 5.
Thanks.
And we'll get over the fact that this is the last one.
Yeah, I will too, hopefully.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Orphan Black, of course, airs Saturday nights at 10 p.m. Eastern on Space.